Hello everyone, and welcome back to another tier list video of Luigi's Mansion Boo Names. If you haven't checked out the last tier list where I did Portrait Ghosts, make sure you go do that, link in the description as always. But we're gonna go ahead and get right into these Boo names. Kind of the criteria I'm looking at. How funny and creative are they, what is like what do they originate from? Like what are they going for? And then I'm gonna kind of look at some of their like voice lines. I have this little thing open where it shows me some of the voice lines that they say. How does that make me like relate it to the name? If it's really clever, then they're gonna get a high ranking. If it's not, then they're gonna get a low ranking. So let's go ahead right into it. Boogie or Boogie. Now, I assume when it's talking about boogie, it's talking about the like boogie dancing and stuff. So it's spelled the same, so not much differentiation there. So it's still the same name spelling. Though what saves this one, I think, is the voice line or the sayings of the boo. He says, "Yow, get down on boogie." Do the boo, check these moves. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Those are all really good voice lines for it. I think Yao get down on Boogie is a very very funny voice line. So I think name origin not much differentiating from the actual word that it's named after. I say B tier. I really like the like what the boo says. That's a really funny one. Next we have Peekaboo. So obviously Peekaboo, Peekaboo. Um, Again, not much differentiation. It's always going to be a capital B wherever boo is in the word because booze. Some of the voice lines are um for Peekaboo. You found me, Peekaboo. You found me again. Not again. I love this game. So not as good as Boogie, honestly. Not as good. I would say probably C tier. Maybe even D tier. I'm not a big fan of any of the voice lines, honestly. You found me, peekaboo. You found me again. If he would have said like peekaboo, I see you, it would have been at least C tier. I'm gonna go D tier with peekaboo. All right, next up we have Gumboo. So Gumboo is named after gumbo, which is a dish, which is food. So pretty good. So obviously double O. So there's a little bit of differentiating unlike the other ones. There's a little bit more of a difference. He does have like, a couple different voice lines, so I'm gonna go with just the GameCube ones. It's my own self Gumbo. I fancy I'm number one. Howie, you're cooking. I'm a raging Cajun is a really good one. The rest not so much. So I'm thinking C. I'm a raging Cajun's a good voice line. I think for it. I think I give it C. Okay, we have Boomio. Boomio is after Romeo and Juliet because he was found in like the music room, so like the arts kind of thing. So he's named after Romeo. Okay. Wherefore am I Boomio? How to flee from thee? I flee thatly. So he's kind of got like the Shakespearean tone to him, which is pretty good. Um, Boomio, Romeo, I kind of like it. It's not bad. I would say B, but below Boogie. Voice lines, actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna say C because voice lines kind of take it down a little bit. I like the Shakespeare theme, but Boogie is pretty good, so I think I like that a little bit more. So I say C for that right now. Bodacious. Bodacious is after bodacious, so again, just the extra O. Uh, let's see. Name's Bodacious. Got it. I'm cool like that. Man, I'm saucy. Better recognize. Okay. Again, kind of the same thing with maybe Peekaboo. Kind of had bad names a little bit different, but kind of had bad voice lines. They had a couple good ones though. I think see, but before I don't know. Do I like Boomio more? Nah, I like Bodacious more. Bodacious beats out Boomio. The voice lines kind of help it a little bit more. A Booligan. I'm guessing this is after a hooligan. Okay, so this was in the kitchen. His name is Booligan in the GameCube version, so that's what we're gonna go with. So it's named after Hooligan. Okay. Boy howdy, I'm Booligan. Most wanted boo. Reckon I'm rowdy. Let's get crazy. Okay, I kind of like Booligan. I like the hooligan. I think I like it as much as Boogie. I think I like it. I like it as much as Boogie, but before Boogie, I would say. Beauregard. I can say that funnily, so I like that. Beauregard. The name Beauregard. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna look that up real quick. I don't know. It's after a name, and I don't really know the name, but I like Beauregard. Stop looking at me. I said stop it. Don't. I do like the name. Voice lines. I don't really get the name. I could look it up and do research on it. Right now, though, I don't get the name. I do like the name though. Voice line's kind of eh, so I definitely give it C. Mr. Bojangles. I love Mr. Bojangles. I really like that name. That's close to an A tier for me. So let's see. Let's see what else we got on it. Okay, it's after a song. Okay, I just like Bojangles. Jingle jangle, Mr. Bojangles. What did I do? Chill out. Okay, Jingle jangle, Mr. Bojangles is pretty good. I really like the name. That voice line carries it pretty hard. I think I like it more than Boogie. Do I like it enough in A tier? I'm gonna say yes. I think the name helps it a lot. Limburger or Limburger. So after like the Limburger cheese, I'm guessing. Yeah, after Limburger cheese. What do you stinky, gross? What reeks? Is that me? Okay, some pretty good voice lines. Limburger. Again, I'm thinking B tier, below the other two, but still pretty good. Voice lines don't necessarily help it very much. We got Boonswoggle. I have no idea. It's after the name of a. It's after a word in the lang and means get the better of by cheating or deception. You can look up the name. You can look up the word, but it's after a word. I'm not gonna try and even I don't know pronounce it. I probably could pronounce it right, but it doesn't matter. Uh, he says oogity boogity. He says oogity boogity. He just has a lot of like random stuff in the sentences. I guess that's the cheating or deception. So I guess that's kind of makes sense for him. But it's just like a lot of randomness. Oogity boogity, I do really like. Um, name wise, not so much. Catchphrases definitely help. I'd say below boogie. Boolicious. Boolicious is the next one. Let me look and see if I can find it. Now this is kind of close to bodacious, but this is boolicious. After delicious, I'm the yummy boolicious. Fries with that side order of fear. Time to snack out. Fries with that's pretty funny. I think this would go above bodacious. I think it's got better voice lines. I'd say probably nah. I like it more. I like fries with that. It's a pretty good voice line. I think above Limburger. Boo hoo. I'm guessing this is after like crying. Boo hoo. Wah. I'm looking. Yeah, boo hoo. I'm boo hoo. I'm doomed. I have no chance. So he's kind of just like a sad ghost. I guess he fits the profile of the boo hoo, like crying and everything. I'll give him low B. Shampoo, which is actually after shampoo. Fresh, clean shampoo. He just talks how much he disgusts. He's angry at like Luigi. Shampoo, not bad. Voice line's okay. Um, fresh, clean. I'm thinking C. Boorus. I have no idea what this is after. The given name Boris? Huh, interesting. There's probably more to that, but I'm not gonna go too much into it. Go away, blah. Where can I? He's kind of got like the Dracula, like, like the movie Dracula, like, where can I run? I want out of here. I kind of like it. I like that kind of thing. Um, I like the Dracula voice. I'm gonna say high B. Name wise, meh, but the voice lines kind of help out. I like the voice line. Luigi, I feel like this one has to be high. It's a boo after Luigi. And he starts off, I forgot that he starts off with saying, "Hi, I'm Luigi. I mean, Luigi." And he has not easy being green. Those are pretty good voice lines too. Honestly, this one's potential S tier for me because I like the reference to Luigi's Luigi. That's good to put that in there. I like the voice lines. I think S tier for me for Luigi. We got Little Boo Peep. After Little Bo Peep, I'm bad. You're sheepy, stupid sheep. I'm looking like high C, not the drink. Okay, we got Boo Bee Hatch. That's a good name. Booby Hatch. I'm nuts. Crazy Boo walking. I've lost it. His voice lines don't really fit his name too much. I guess they do. I was wrong. So they kind of do. They kind of like the nuts theme. Like, I don't know. I've lost it. Um, let's give it. I guess it fits the theme of the name. It's pretty clever. Let's go B. Hi everyone. Post editing Brandon here. I realized upon editing this that the name for Booby Hatch, I kept thinking that it was actually Booby Trap, which kind of swayed my vote a little bit. I didn't really realize that it wasn't Booby Trap until I looked up the name, like what reference Booby Hatch was making, and I kind of realized that I may have let me thinking that it meant Booby Trap sway my ranking a little bit of it because I feel like Booby Trap is a better name than Booby Hatch. I feel like they should have went with Booby Trap instead. So uh yeah, so the ranking for Booby Hatch is actually gonna be a little bit lower than what I thought it was originally, because it does still the boost still fits what the like point of what Booby Hatch was, what it was making it. But for me personally, I would have rather it actually been Booby Trap. I feel like Booby Trap's a better name for the boo. I feel like they could have come up with some creative voice lines for it. So I'm actually gonna move Booby Hatch down to high C. That's gonna be my actual ranking for it. So it won't change in the video, but just know that my actual ranking for it is high C. All right, back to the video. Okay, we have Booripides. I have no idea what this is a reference to. So, where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. It's after Euripides, which is something in Greek traditions. What is this? I know somewhat of him, but I know the name. Okay, so he's like I think he's a playwright. Yeah, he was a playwright. Um, so he's kind of got like the poetry playwrighty kind of quotes to him. Oh, it is to weep. You're a tragedy. Fits it. Not my favorite. Kind of to me. I'm not big into the like playwrights and stuff. To me, D tier. Close to F, but I think yeah, I'd give it D tier. Uh, Boomerang. I'm guessing you can guess what this one's after. Boomerang. Boomerang coming at you, coming back at you. I return. That's pretty good. Not much name difference at all, really. Definitely C tier. I'll go above Bodacious. Boozcaster. Now this one actually I didn't guess right off the bat. I was thinking like a spellcaster or something like that. It's actually a newscaster. And he actually doesn't mention his name, which a lot of them do, which I kind of like. So he's got like time for the 6 o'clock booze. Boo, story at 10. Oh, the boomanity. So this actually, I really like this one. This is like high A tier for me. Come on. That's a pretty good one. And I didn't even know Newscaster off of Boozcaster. Okay, we got Bolivia, which is just after the name Olivia. Not much to it. The voice lines are kind of meh. I mean, it's after a name. That's close to F tier. Not that the name's bad, it's just like no creativity. Maybe there's more to the name Olivia that I don't know, but just after a name with Boo in front of it, and the voice line's kind of weird. Unless, again, there might be more to it that I don't know, but right now, F tier. Don't like it. Bamboo. Again, this is after Bamboo, but the voice line's like Wham Bamboo. I'll slam boo you. After Bamboo, it's kind of eh. I'm thinking low D. That's close to F as well. Bonita, which I think is after the Spanish word bonita, which is like pretty. Yep, bonita for pretty. I'm the lovey bonita. The thrill of the chase. Come get me already. Definitely has definitely pretty good. Um, I would put this in B, and I'd put this in B, high B. Okay, what do we got next? Tambourine. So after the tambourine and musical instrument. Who's shaking tambourine? I'm with the band. Your head'll rattle. Or ring, sorry, not rattle, ring. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Um I like the name, I like the voice lines. Not overly great. I'd say I'd probably put it with put it right before Bonita. What do we got next? Bouffant, which is after a type of hairstyle, the bouffant. Eh. Try washing that mop. Who's your stylist? Do you own a comb? I wouldn't have like immediately thought that. I know of the hairstyle, but it wasn't coming to my head right off the bat. Eh, I'm thinking high D. We'll put high D. I'm not too into that name. Boulder Dash. This is good. It's after Boulder Dash, which I think is like senseless talking or writing. Yeah, so it's like senseless. Boulder Dash. Senseless. Which I kind of like. I kind of like the word. So he just has like a whole bunch of like Boulder Dash words, like old timey like Boulder Dash words. I will give you C, high C. Boutique. So probably after a boutique. Who dresses you? It's so your color. Every boo on sale. Those are pretty good. Pretty good name, I would say. I'll give it there after Boolicious. Okay, they do have Boolossus in here. So Boolossus is the Area 3 boss. So I'm guessing, I don't know if his is in here, so I can look at, but I'm guessing it's named after Colossus. Pretty good fight too, but that's in a different video. Go check that out. So I think it's named after Colossus. It's not in my little document, and I don't know it right off the bat. Uh, we'll rank him just because he is a boo. So he's made up of a bunch of boos. Boolossus. I kind of like the name. Made him like actually scary as a boss too. I don't know if he had many voice lines or not. I like what it's named after. Honestly, I'm gonna give that A. Low A. The Underboo. I don't know if this is after what I think it is, but I will check. Underboo, Underboo. Underboo. Okay, it's after Underdog. Underboo's making a comeback. I'm behind you. Actually, it's after two things: Underdog and Underwear. That's kind of weird. I don't know how it can be after both. I think if it was named after Underdog and it had like good Underdog quotes, it would be better. But after Underwear kind of makes it kind of weird. I'm giving you low C. Oh, they have King Boo. Okay, King Boo. I don't really remember any of his voice lines, and I also don't think he's in here. I was going to see if his name or if Boo lost his. I found like a little thing. Okay, I'm not gonna read through all this. Um, King Boo. I'm actually a big fan of King Boo. I like King Boo in like Mario Kart and like other games. Um, and like any of the Mario Kart games, I really like King Boo. I think Boo and King Boo are great characters in the Mario franchise. Um, Um, he did have good voice lines throughout. I'm just not really remembering them, but I did like his dialogue with Luigi when like you were supposed to when you went into the one room, he was like, "No, you're not supposed to be here yet," and he kicked you out. Honestly, I'm gonna give that S tier too. I like King Boo's name. I like his character throughout the game. I give him S tier. All right, we got Bootha, Bootha. Bootha after Bertha. Another one after a name. You mistake me, sir. I don't even know you. I don't like it. I don't like it as much as I didn't like Olivia. Again, there might be something with the name Bertha I don't know about. There's nothing wrong with the name. I'm just kind of like, why did they pick that name? I don't know the background to any of this. It's not a bad name. It's like Olivia's not a bad name. It's just I don't understand the reference, maybe. I agree with F tier. I like Olivia more, so that's my ranking. All right, Game Boy Advance after the Game Boy. I really like the name. The voice lines are a little. It's kind of meh. It's got like advanced game to go, which might have been like the taglines for it. I don't know. I really like the Game Boy. I like Game Boy Advance. I think it's A. I'll give it low A. Taboo. Taboo is after taboo. Like if something is taboo, it's like talk about it. Like don't talk about it. Don't do it. Speak not my name. Taboo. Keep quiet. It's pretty good. I'm gonna give it B. I'm gonna give it above. Yeah, that's good. Like middle B. Turbo. After turbo, start your engines. Checkered flag. I need a pit stop. Those are good. Those are all good voice lines. Not much differentiation. I feel like I'm actually kind of in this. It's like the same here. I think I like it a little more than taboo. Uh, Boo la la. I like boo la la. I am boo la la. I am so fine. I like it. I think that's a good one. I'm gonna give that A. Do I like it more than any of these? You know, honestly, I think I'm gonna move Mr. Bojangles down and put Boo La La ahead of that. I think that's a good one. All right, we got the Game Boo. After the Game Boy. Name alone, it kind of follows the same as like the Game Boy Advanced one. It's like I like the name, but the voice lines just weren't there. But I think for the sake of it's the Game Boy, I think I just gotta put it with the Game Boy Advance. You know, it's like you can't do anything else. And we got Kung Boo after Kung Fu. Um, Feel the wrath. I am the master. No pain, no gain. That's pretty good. Not bad. I would not have used like Kung Fu as a word to put with like Boo. It's kind of thinking outside the box a bit. I like it. I'm gonna put it with like Bonita. I think that's a good spot. All right, well, there is the tier list. Um, yeah, so I think these two are probably like the best ones. Luigi, he had pretty good voice lines. It's creative with Luigi. I never would have thought they would have made like a ghost after Luigi. It makes a lot of sense to do it. I just didn't think they would. King Boo is kind of like, he's the top Boo. He's got to have S tier, right? But Luigi's better. He should be King Luigi. Um, bottom tier, the Buivia and Boosta. I mean, named after Bertha and Olivia. There might be a reference in there that I just don't know. Maybe it's just they picked random names and those are the ones. Just there was. I think it's hard to give voice lines to those. Really, that's not bad. Like I said, it's just I don't know. The rest of the names I think were better. Um, D tier, it's just kind of they're there. Long B and C, those are kind of the average. They weren't bad, but they weren't the best. A tier, Boostcaster. Again, I would have never thought Newscaster for some reason. I just wasn't in my head. I would have thought like Spellscaster. But I don't know. This is a bunch of stuff I would have thought of before. Bulasis is good. The Game Boy Advance. Yeah, gotta give him A. Boolala, I really like. Boolala. Mr. Boojangles, that's also pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Uh, so that's gonna do it for Luigi's Mansion, the two tier list that I wanted to do. Make sure if you haven't checked out the Portrait Ghost one, go check that out where I ranked all the Portrait Ghosts. Um, but yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. So I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on the next tier list. Bye bye, everyone.